We're going to be discussing what I consider the finest real estate investment in the world today, all things considered. But first, being in California and being a formal naval aviator, we want to be duly and truly prepared. As I was saying, it is my belief that single-family homes, affectionately referred to as R1s, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, and maybe with a white picket fence, would be the ideal investment in the United States today, if not the entire world. I say that because you don't do it to flip the home. You do it for a long-term hold. You do it for income, and you still, while you're earning 10% cash on cash per annum in a very safe environment, and I'll come back to that in a moment, you still have the option of selling this property in the future, and realize high capital gains in addition to your normal investment. Now let's go back to my sidebar. If your home is free and clear, you have no danger of foreclosure, do you? The worst that can happen to you is that instead of getting 10% cash on cash per annum, you might end up with 8 or 7 if you would have the vacancy for a while. Now, let's talk about government interference. When times are tough, and that's what investors look at to be safe, when times are tough, you want to know how is your investment going to perform. I'm glad you asked. Because if you had an apartment house and you had a bunch of people out of work, what are you going to have? Yeah, you're going to have renter strikes, aren't you? Would you like that? That's not a good investment. But if you had a single family home scattered over 10 different neighborhoods, you would prevent that. Now, the government interference that I alluded to momentarily ago, here's what happens. The poor people complain when they're out of work and they have to pay rent. So what does the government do? They establish rent controls. Now, historically, rent controls have only hit 4 units and up. So far in the United States, single-family homes have been exempt from rent control. So, you have no loan to worry about, you have no tenant strikes to worry about, you have no government interference to worry about, you're getting 10% cash on cash, and you're not subject to the ROI for future appreciation. If the neighborhood or the R1s come back, you're going to get a bonus appreciation. Try that in your commercial operation, senor. No, as I was saying, the R1s not only have all the protections I've just gone through, but also the most desirable rental of all the properties are the R1s. So you're going to get the highest quality tenant. Now, you're going to get the tenant that is the best possible tenant, which is what you want as a landlord, right? That's what you want. Everybody wants a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2-car garage. That's the first choice. And you can be more selective because you can only take the highest quality tenants. Now, let's recap. You get the highest quality tenants, exempt from probable rent controls. You're going to get cash on cash, perhaps future appreciation as a bonus, no government interference, and since I only take clients that pay cash for their properties, you will never be foreclosed upon. I think that calls for a drink. Salud!